this morning I am at a turnoff on the State Highway 93 here in Nevada. Gorgeous day today. A lot of wind, but just a really nice day. We're going to be doing some exploring in the area around some BLM lands out here. Just south of Coyote Springs. I'll include some location info below. But gorgeous day here in Nevada. So I'm here at the BLM access road. I've already double checked my maps, make sure this is BLM land. This is indeed a designated route along BLM land, so keeping everything legal. We're headed roughly to where the power poles are in that gap you see ahead. I'm not sure how good it's going to come out on video, but that's where we're headed. It's really not that far. It's only about a mile or so, maybe about 2 miles actually. And then from there, from those same power poles, we're going to head about a mile and a half north, past a couple set of power poles. And I'm scouting that area because there's a water guzzler that's pretty close out there, maybe kind of in that valley out there. So I'm going to try to make it to that water guzzler today. But otherwise, it should be really fun. This is an area that's actually in between two water guzzlers. I believe that there's another one just up in a couple hundred feet up those mountains over there. So hopefully we'll see some animals today. I think this is a good area for scouting for both camping and maybe some hunting. So we're about a mile in on this access road, and you can see that there are some roads out here that some have been closed down. They've been closed down to motor travel, but we can still walk them. And I'm definitely prepared to hike today. I did bring my equipment. You can see we're getting closer to the power's poles. So I've already seen some rabbits going around the road, which is great. That's a great sign. Overall, I'm interested in hunting some coyote in this area. So seeing rabbits and seeing the moisture on the ground, definitely conducive to this being a coyote habitat. So pretty good stuff so far. So I'm a couple miles into the BLM access road, and as I said, we were headed to the power poles, and you can see that I've reached them. In fact, this is the second set already. But what's really cool is you come out here, and this whole area just opens up to this valley below. That is just gorgeous. You can see that the power lines kind of follow that valley. I believe that goes all the way back down to the general area of Lake Mead. I can't see where else this power would be coming from, and that is headed generally south. But as you can see, this is just gorgeous. Opens up to this big valley floor. The road continues on here to the base of these mountains. I haven't checked the topo map yet, so I don't know if a road goes all the way down to that valley. But I just had to stop and take a video of this. This is just gorgeous when it opens up like this. I've managed to reach an intersection of multiple access roads out here. That's one access road that goes back to the freeway, or rather the state highway. That's the road we just came up. We were just over in that gap. That's where the valley floor was. And then, if we pan all the way across here, this is another access road. Much smaller than the other ones, but if my maps are right, there is a water guzzler just up in that canyon, not too far from here. So obviously we're not going to be doing any hunting in that area. That's not fair chase, but might head up there to check it out. I am by no means an expert tracker, but there are some really nice tracks out here. These are not dog. You can see that there is a pretty nasty claw mark right there. So I'm going to post these later, but I'm going to go ahead and guess mountain lion. There's moisture out here, there's jackrabbits out here, so I'm going to say that these are mountain lion tracks. Here's another set of tracks from the same set. I put my car key next to it to add scale. That's a pretty big track, so I'm going to guess that's the rear of a mountain lion, rear legs of a mountain lion. You can see that my finger is right, fits in really all of these, so that's a good sized track. Well, we have reached a fence. According to the map, we're really close to the water guzzler. So I imagine they fenced this off both to protect the water guzzler and the animals. So, not really sure how to proceed at this point. I don't think it's illegal to visit the water guzzler. I don't intend to do any hunting. So, I think we might have to find a way around this fence. I decided to not try to find a way around that fence. There's no warning or trespassing signs on it, so I don't think it'd be illegal, but I'd rather just leave it alone, let the animals be. This is really more of a scouting trip more than anything else. So I know that the guzzler is right beyond there, maybe just another couple hundred yards. But we're going to keep on looking for other spots. Maybe head a little bit north of here. We're still south of Coyote Springs. We're still generally south of the Arrow Canyon Wilderness. But it's worth it to keep driving north. Having a good time so far. I've been pleasantly surprised at how effective the roads are out here for getting around. But I need to kind of get out of the car a little bit. I'm going to decide to go a little bit cross country here across this little field. Throw my pack on and just kind of get a better feel for the terrain. But yeah, we're still here along this same road, the one that runs along the all these power towers. But yeah, it's time to get out and do some walking. Do a little bit of cross-country hiking here. Came across this little spot. This has definitely some potential for hunting. Has a nice little set of cactus to break up my profile. Looks out into an open field. I'm not near any roads, so it's safe for shooting. Lots of potential in this spot. Here's another potentially good blind spot. Looks out over a small ridge. I've got some bushes here to break up the profile. That ridge is no more than maybe 200 yards to the very top, so you gotta figure you're gonna have a lot of opportunities at about 100-yard range. So, pretty nice spot.